I'm really just...
7:09.
Oh my god, that just scared me, but that's so cute. When you tap it, Mickey says what time it is. Oh my god, my heart. Hi loves, welcome back for another video, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is super exciting, which I say about a lot of my videos, but this one is like extra special. So as I'm sure you can tell by the title, I'm going to be unboxing my new Apple Watch. I'm super excited for this. I've never owned an Apple Watch before, so this is just a really exciting purchase to make. And also for those of you guys who might be new here, I just recently hit 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and it's been kind of a slow build to that point, but I have been on YouTube for a while and it's a goal that I've been working towards. So I told myself when I finally hit 2K that I would buy myself an Apple Watch, and here we are with that watch. I'm so excited to open this. I've been holding off all day. It actually got delivered at like 9:30 this morning and it's currently around like 6:30 at night, but I wanted to make sure that I did this on camera because I think unboxing videos are just so fun to watch and it's a fun thing to share. So anyway, without rambling further, I will go ahead and get into the unboxing, but really quickly, if you guys want to stick around and subscribe, that button's right down below. It's free and I'd love to have you stick around and join the Curly Hair Love fam. All right, as per usual with Apple unboxings, we have one of the most satisfying parts, which is tearing off the plastic on the outside of the box, which I feel like I said this when I unboxed my phone around this time last year, but as much as I do find that satisfying, it's also kind of wasteful. I get it because it keeps everything together and keeps it safe in transit, but I hate throwing away plastic. Anyway, so doing these little guys here. Guys, I'm so excited. I can't. I've been seeing this packaging because I have watched some unboxings, but I think it's so fun. It has like a bunch of different bands and colors of the Apple Watch. And here we are, more boxes. So I think this first one is actually just the band. So I got the Solo Loop band. I really liked the idea of it. I felt like it would be more comfortable because it kind of just stretches onto your wrist and there's no like buckle or anything. So I'm hoping that I got the right size, because when I ordered my watch, like a few weeks later, Apple sent an email like, measure your wrist, like make sure, because I think their initial instructions, a lot of people got confused and ended up ordering the wrong size. So good times. It's kind of funny that I'm unboxing this first instead of the watch, but you know, we'll delay the like most exciting part for a second here. So there's little instructions on how to install it, and there is the band itself. Oh, it's really soft. I didn't really know what to expect with this material, but it seemed like it was going to be really nice. And I did actually get another band as a backup if this doesn't fit, but it looks so tiny. But I have a really small wrist, so I think it's going to be, yeah, just fine. So we'll imagine the Apple Watch there. It's going to be there soon. Oh, this is going to fit perfect. I'm proud of my measurements. I'm getting into the most exciting part of this unboxing, what literally anyone would be waiting for watching this. The actual watch itself. So, just pure excitement right now, to be honest. I think I mentioned it in the intro, but this is my first Apple Watch, so just really excited to kind of move into another phase of life, if you will. That sounds cheesy, but it's fine. Okay, this is like very snug. I don't want to send it flying because that would be really upsetting. There she is. Comes in a cute little case, and then I'm assuming these are just kind of like get started little papers and guides. So we have the little charging dock here, nothing too crazy, but definitely essential. And then here is the watch itself. It's like so tiny, but I mean, you know, you don't want something huge on your wrist. So we have, let me see if I can get my camera to work with me here. There we go. Okay, so it came in this cute little case. I got the space gray color. Let me see what the easiest way to slide it out would be. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys. It's so pretty. Okay, we've got to focus again. Hold on. So there she is. Got her little screen. I love the space gray color. My laptop is actually space gray, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. So here it is, that's the back, and really just beautiful overall. Just in love already. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put the band on really quick. This is probably out of focus, bear with me. Oh, that was really easy actually. Oops, spoke too soon. The first side went in easier. And she's turning on. She knows I'm here. Look at her, my queen. I'm literally so excited. It's like kind of obnoxious. I know that my camera isn't focused, but oh, I think we're ready to sync to my phone. You guys are seeing this before I can even read it, so good times. I guess I'll go ahead and put it on my wrist. This feels so weird. I'm so excited. Yeah, this band is such a perfect fit. I have like a child's wrist. Like they're, I think like 5 3/4 inches or something when I measured for the watch. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, it says bring iPhone near Apple Watch. You got it, buddy. Okay, so I got the continue setup thing on my phone. I'm sure you guys have seen this if you watched other unboxing videos. I'm not doing the best job of filming it because my ring light is like reflecting on everything, but just gonna continue and do my little setup here, and we'll follow up with you guys when I have more exciting updates. All right guys, it is all set up. I'm super excited to just play around with it and really get comfortable. This is what it looks like on my wrist. Definitely still huge for me personally because I have such a small wrist, but I do think, you know, I got the 40mm, I think is the size of it. Yes, so I got the 40mm size. Since I have such a small wrist, I feel like it is a good size for my wrist. Like it's obviously taking up my wrist, but it's not too big. And I also have, it's gonna be upside down for you guys, but I chose the little Mickey Mouse face. It's super cute, and I'm really just...
709.
Oh my god, that just scared me, but that's so cute. When you tap it, Mickey says what time it is. Oh my god, my heart. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing around with it over the next few days and just kind of discovering fun little things like that, and then I will come back and share my thoughts with you guys, especially since this is my first Apple Watch. It's gonna be just kind of some trial and error to get used to what apps I like to use and wearing it to sleep, maybe to track how my sleep is and all of that stuff. So should be really cool. Really looking forward to playing around with this more and just kind of seeing how I'm going to use it in my everyday life. I will definitely keep you guys posted. I just thought I'd go ahead and show you it on at least and give you the update that it was really easy to set up. I literally just brought my phone over. It probably took like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes just to sync because I went ahead and chose to download basically any app that would be compatible like from my phone to the watch so that I could just really kind of use it to its full potential and just start to play around with it. So yes, definitely very excited and really just looking forward to trying it out and seeing how I feel. So I will keep you guys posted in the next couple days. Hi friends, so it actually has been about a week and a half now since I filmed the unboxing and kind of very initial first impressions of my watch, but I wanted to come on and just give you a little bit of an update, talk about what I've been liking so far, how I've been feeling about the watch, whether I think it's worth buying one if you've never had an Apple Watch before, or a smartwatch in general, I guess. And yeah, let's get into it. So here is my watch. I still have the little Mickey face, and I wanted to put on my other band just to show you guys what it could look like with a different band. So this band is actually from Altered State. It's kind of like a cheaper knockoff version of the one that I think is like stainless steel from Apple. It just is a nice like silver color, and it has a little magnetic clasp which you can just kind of pull off like so and use it to tighten your wrist. LOL at mine, it is at the very bottom of the watch face because my wrists are again tiny, but I figured this would be a good band to have because it would be so adjustable and, you know, really fit my wrist even though it's a bit smaller. I do also have the little Solo Loop band here that came with the watch, and I definitely have been wearing this one the most. I like this band because it's a little bit more dressy but still pretty comfortable, but this one is unmatched with how comfortable it is. It just is so like stretchy and soft, and honestly within probably the first 24 hours that I had the watch, I got to the point where I could barely feel it on my wrist, and I think it had a lot to do with this band. So it might be a little like seemingly overpriced, but for me, as long as it lasts well, we'll see over time, then I think it's definitely worth it to invest in a band like this from Apple to kind of have as your everyday and also more like athletic friendly watch band. I'm also definitely not like a full-on athlete by any means. I do love love to go on walks and do yoga, but like it's all kind of low impact, the type of exercise that I do. So definitely not doing anything too crazy, but I do think that is a good fit for that. And I've also been wearing my watch to bed, so I can do the sleep tracking and kind of use that feature, take advantage of that. So that band has been a really great fit for that as well, because it's pretty comfortable and I don't really notice the watch on my wrist as I'm kind of rolling around and sleeping. So honestly, I don't think that the Apple Watch is life-changing, but I do think that for me personally, it has just kind of improved my quality of life a little bit. I love that I can kind of get notifications and glance at my wrist to see what's going on, but then easily look away and not get as distracted as if I were to pick up my phone. I'm very guilty of this, especially during work. I just, you know, see my phone screen light up and then end up picking up my phone to check that notification, ending up on Instagram. Suddenly 10 or 15 minutes go by and I'm having to kind of pull myself back to reality, go back to work, that sort of thing, which definitely was a bad habit. So I think even though some people might find it distracting to have their wrist vibrate when they're getting notifications, I like that I can kind of know that it's there, but then, you know, glance if I want to see what's going on and then just kind of go back to what I'm doing. So for me, it's helped to separate a little bit from my phone and get a little bit less screen time, which has been great. It's also just very convenient to have these things on your wrist. I think I told you guys when I was setting up my watch, but I just went ahead and downloaded all of the apps that were kind of compatible from my phone that I already had on my phone to my watch. And I did, after that, once I kind of started using it, go back in and delete the ones that I didn't think I would use, because honestly, it just got a little overwhelming scrolling through them all. I think that it's pretty intuitive, and now I have apps really that I want to use. And I love that I can just get little bits of information very quickly. Like I can glance at my calendar, I can check the weather, I can check a text message and respond with like the whole voice text thing, or like do one of the little reactions very easily. There's just a lot of things that I can do very quickly from my wrist now, and I really love having that convenience. Another thing that I've really liked so far about the Apple Watch is the little activity rings, I think is what they're called. Basically, you have these 3 rings. They are for moving, exercising, and your stand goals. So those are all goals that you set for yourself. The watch will kind of recommend initial goals to you based on how active you are, and then you can kind of adjust it from there. But I really like having these. It's like a little nudge to be a little bit more active. I think the one that has stuck the best with me so far is the stand goal. I'm very guilty, especially working at home, of just sitting on my computer for like 3 or 4 hours at a time sometimes, focused on editing or working on some social media posts and just kind of in the zone. And my watch has helped me to kind of break that up, because each hour it's like, hey, you should try to stand and like move around for a minute, get out of that rut of just sitting and being so focused at the computer. And even though it's just this little vibration on my wrist and this little nudge, like now that I have that stand ring on my activity rings, I really want to close it. And so it's been motivating me to move around a little more, break up my day, and it's been really nice. Overall, I'm very happy with my watch so far. I definitely feel like I still have a lot to learn with using it. So if you guys are avid Apple Watch users, make sure to comment your favorite apps and features down below. I'd love to hear about them and try out some new things with my watch, but these are kind of just some of my initial thoughts. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, make sure to leave them in a comment. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're new here. I would love to have you stick around and join the Curly Hair Love fam. With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.